Nah, let's do something else. Right. I can go for that. Mm. Dreams come true. Dreams come true. Yeah, let's fade it down, right. Um, Music to get you in the mood, to get you thinking, to get your brain working. Um, you got to use what's available to. Uh, Live video interrupted. Live broadcast has been paused. Ooh, haven't seen that happen before. Ooh, screen all going pixelated. Weird thing going on. Might have to stand for this. Let's move my stool. Right. Um, hey guys, I'm still testing things. So, if anyone pops in online, let me know if everything is audible, if everything is visible, if everything is legible, if everything is logical. And we'll get down to what we're going to talk about today, which is elements related to relationships. You might have noticed that this links to the last thing that we looked at, which was related to health. There are, in fact, 100 ideas that I'd like to get through on 10 different subjects. And so it's quite a big task. And so the first 2 weeks of the Secret Keys tests will be based around looking at these ideas, deciding whether or not we agree or disagree with them, and adding to them to try to make them a little bit better. So these videos will go out live on the Academy of Language Therapy and Life Coaching Facebook page. This is unique just for the members of the page. The session, if it is okay, will then be downloaded and then posted up on YouTube so that other people have access to it. But the members of the group get the live access, they get the opportunity for the live interaction, and they get the opportunity to ask questions and to share their feelings and opinions about the topic and the subject. So I wanted to create something that was specialized and unique and just specifically for this group. I wanted to create content basically that not everybody had access to. So I hope you feel special. I guess we're all special down deep inside, but this would make you feel a bit more special. Look, it's done it again. This has automatically reset things that I've changed. Look, and I'm going to have to correct this again. And I'm probably going to have to correct this every single time I set up the system. I corrected this yesterday and it's reset itself back with the mistake in there. There you go. Maybe you didn't see the mistake. Maybe you did see the mistake. Now, I was told that there are problems when people try to view this on larger screens, so I got a second computer just over here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a little test to see how things look on the second computer. And so while I'm doing this, if you are watching the video at this point, please make a comment. Say hi, hello, or type in where you are, or where you're from, or you can make a comment about the little graphic that I've posted up there. Here we go. Let's just make sure the sound doesn't. It's great. The sound bar on my computer has completely disappeared. The sound icon has completely disappeared. Let's have a look at this. No, doesn't want to open up properly. Okay, bear with me while I check and see, because no one is telling me if it's looking okay. I gotta go and check it out myself. Okay, let's try it on the small monitor. While I check and see, because no one is telling me. There we go. See, I wanted to turn the sound off, but the sound icon has completely disappeared. That's why you heard me twice there. Oh, it's looking a bit rough, but I guess it's okay. How do I exit that screen? Like that. It's okay on the small monitor. Let's try the big monitor. Let's see how it looks on the big monitor over here. Again, we're still running tests. Oh, fair enough. I think there's always going to be problems with the graphics, so it's not perfect, but we do what we can where we are with what we have, don't we? We do what we can where we are with what we have. So thanks for bearing with me while I checked out that information. Right. Why is he not talking about what's on the screen? Why am I not talking about relationships? Well, we'll get to it. We'll get to relationships or ships. Words that end with ships are always interesting. They're very historical words. Actually, specifically related to transportation, actually related to ships themselves. I wonder what the dictionary of etymology would tell us about relationships. What do you think the dictionary of etymology would tell us about relationships? We should have a little look. Hopefully, I can bring this up on screen somehow. Nope, that's that one. That's where it should be. I have to click it twice. Okay, I can live with that. There we go. Online Dictionary of Etymology. Relationship, singular, relationship. Let's see. Sense or state of being related, from relation plus ship. Specifically of romantic or sexual relationships by 1944. You see, relationship didn't have this idea of sexuality until 1944. How the 20th century changed our view of sexuality is quite interesting. So, relation. To understand relationship, we have to understand relation. Connection, correspondence, act of telling. Old French, report or connection. Relatio, a bringing back, restoring a report. A proposition meaning person related by blood or marriage, first attested 1500. Interesting. And then if we go back, we can also check ship. Word forming element meaning quality, condition, act, power, skill, office, position. You see, it's got that. Remember historically that. Whoa, it's getting bright outside. Remember that historically, trade, commerce was carried out by ships at sea, and so a lot of language is related to that. It's where we get the word master from. The mast being the central stem of the ship. And water being and having a strong relationship to commerce, as in the flow of money, having liquid assets, banks controlling the direction of the flow of the currency. So a lot of things to think about there. See, that's what happens when you work with language too much, right? Is that online graphic visible? I got to double check on the big screen if you can actually see. It's going to bring up my audio again automatically, isn't it? It's not very good on the big screen, is it? Why is that? Why does it not look so good on the big screen? Is it because it's skewed too much? I've tried to squish it a little bit in the hopes that that makes a difference to how we can read it. It doesn't make a difference, does it? It's still difficult to read. Why is it difficult to read? Why is it difficult to read? Right. That's interesting. Okay, bear with me a minute and I'll try and sort out this box now. This is why these are all test sessions. In fact, I'm going to get rid of that box completely. Delete this layer. There we go. And I'm going to oh my god. Oh, that's way too crazy. Yep, you can see exactly what I can see, can't you? I was hoping that it's a bit more easy to read, isn't it? It's not a bit more easy to read. It's the original size, just too big. Okay, let's do it again. It wants to make everything big, and as a result, it sort of becomes slightly illegible. Why don't you just put it up on the whole screen? I don't know why I don't just put it up on the whole screen. I don't know. Okay, I don't know why I don't just put it up on the whole screen. Just put it up on the whole. Okay, okay. Oh, so that when it appears, it's going to go up on the whole screen. It's going to be big. There we go. Look, now no one's going to have a problem reading it. Everything should be big. Okay, everything should be big. Bear with me. Right. Ship. Word forming element meaning quality, condition, act, power, skill, office, position, relation. State, condition of being. From Proto-Germanic. Old Norse. Danish. See, Dutch. You see, they were all seafaring nations. Create, ordain, appoint. To cut, scrape, or hack. Interesting. See, shape. Ship has a relationship to shape. Ship shape. There we go. So, hide that. Hopefully I can hide that. Okay, welcome back. So what does this mean? Does this mean that it's better to, rather than have, it's better not to play with the size of the images. It's probably better to have big images and small me. Would that make more sense? Depends on what the background of the image is, I suppose. But I want to be big! Yes. Ego, isn't it? It's all human ego. Right. You can see I haven't even got into the relationships yet. So, let's put the technical things to one side and let's get into the relationships. So, 3 monitors, which one to look at? The only trouble is, it's now so small. Use good quality original graphics, and you don't have this problem. I can just see someone's going to write that. You see, this is what happens when you go live and people don't jump in to what you do. Anyway, ways to improve your relationships with people, whether it's your friends, your colleagues, your family, your partner, your children, your parents, all ways that we can improve things. So, little things make big differences. Simple lessons. See my previous course, simple lessons. What do we have first? First we have say please and thank you. Can it really be that simple? Can it really be that simple? Can small words make big differences? I think they can, you know. I really do think that small words can make big differences. Just saying the right word in the right way at the right time. You know how we're always reminding children about that? And say, please, what's the magic word? I'll show you something that I did with my kids. Let's bring up the hidden page, and let's go to start with Google. You know what I think about Google, but let's ignore that for now. Start with Google, and we'll type in rules for gentlemen. How about rules for being a gentleman? Would be one, wouldn't it? A gentleman. Rules for being a gentleman. And then we go to images, and we get all of these. Let's pick one. Which is the one I used with my son? This one. This one. So, so here's something that I used with my son. What I did was I printed it out and laminated it and put it on the wall. Rules to always being a gentleman. Begins with saying please and thank you. Work hard. Mind your manners. Offer a lady a seat. Don't curse. Extend a firm hand. Keep your word. Respect your elders. Always make eye contact. Open doors for others. Stand up straight. Stay well groomed. Act chivalrous. But don't white knight yourself. Read books often. Have a romantic sensibility. Shy away from gossip. Be punctual. Love well. Stay humble. Look at that. What a great list. What a fantastic list. We could just do a whole episode, a whole session on that one list. It's a pretty impressive list. And I laminated it and put it on the wall, and I referred him to it at various points in time to ask him if he thought that he was being a gentleman. And putting the right things in the environment can have effects on people. Putting the right things in the environment. Remember, environment controls your reality. Environment controls your reality. And so there are various versions of those. Look at that. Look at that. There's lots of versions of them. Find one that's got a... What you want to do is put your mouse over the top, and you'll get the... why is my mouse cursor should not be there? Should not be visible. I can change that. Ah, I see. It disappears now. Look at that. How cool is that? Put the mouse cursor over the top, and you get the size at the bottom, and you want one that's reasonably large, so that you can print it out in good quality. If you're not sure, just go to a printer's and get it done at the printer's. If you can't print it out and laminate it at home, then go to a printer and use their internet connection and ask them which one will be the best. So they're there to help. There we go. Rules for being a gentleman. What should we finish with? There we go. Don't forget our home site, www.nsaslovakia.com. Language therapy, life coaching. Home and basics, free courses, paid courses, mission and books. Got free books there as well. Go check out the free courses. End of advertisement. Oh, look at the light coming in. It's a beautiful sunny day outside. I'll take the blinds down a little bit. Yep, that's had absolutely no effect. Could turn the light off, I suppose. There are other ways to do this. Technical advice time. If you're looking for a digital camera, Logitech, or Logitech. The amount of abilities, functions for controlling features within the cameras can't be beaten with any Logitech HD camera. They are the best cameras for computers that have, average, well, great image quality, great functionality, and average price. So go Logitech. If you're looking for speakers, buy Creative. You will not get anything better than Creative. Go for the 5-set speakers. You will not get anything better for a computer than especially for the price, than Creative. Creative speakers, Logitech camera, Logitech mouse, Logitech remote keyboard. If there's something else that you know about that that you always buy or that you can suggest related to the technology, then leave a comment under the video or next to the video, depending upon where it is on your screen. There we go. So, we've we're 25 minutes into the presentation and we've done one. We've done one. We'll get there. We'll get there. Say please and thank you. The second one is very much related to the first in terms of human habits. Hold the door for strangers. Now, just be aware of what is happening around about you. That's what that means. Be aware of the world around about you. What is happening in your vicinity. Where you go, people will follow. So be aware of who is following you and what is happening behind you. Don't leave obstructions in the path. Hold the door for the person behind you. Do that. I know that when I go into the local supermarket, they got one of those little swinging gates, and I'm always wary. I'm always careful because I don't want the gate to swing back and hit the person behind me. You can see the people that just walk through it and don't really care about it, basically. It's a nice thing to do, to be aware that others are going to be using things after you. So try to leave them in good condition. Try to leave them clean. It's amazing the number of people that don't take care of the world around about them. This is why I agree with the rise of the use of video cameras, because in the past people just did bad things and there was no evidence and there was no information about it. Now you can't do that anymore. You can't do that anymore. You just can't, because there are cameras everywhere recording everything you do. People can't get away with it. And this is good. This is good that there are cameras everywhere, because it's to the advantage of the good people that they have this. In the past, people could say, "I didn't. It wasn't me," and they could just run away. But now they can't. Be aware of the things happening around about you. Okay, talk to members of your number 13. Talk to members of your immediate family weekly and extended family regularly. Now, I don't totally agree with this personally. Being someone who has almost de-food. Now, FOO is it's psychological terminology meaning family of origin, the family that you were born into, and the term defu means to have little or no contact with that family for various reasons, and so as defood, I have very little contact with my family for reasons that I will not go into here, but if anybody wants to ask me in any of the chats later on, I'll be happy to discuss it. It's not part of the topic today. Not that I always stay on topic, right? Because I go all over the place. Go all over the place. Go all over the place. So, your family is not always your blood, right? It's the people who are there for you when you need them. I wonder if the Dictionary of Etymology has something about family that might be of interest to us. Let's have a look. Family. Oh, look at this. There's a lot of, oh my gosh. Wow. Right. Okay, so well, obviously there's other words with relationships to that. Familiar, for example, would have a relationship to that. So, uh, family, early 15th century, servants of a household, from Latin familia. Family servants, domestics collectively, servants in a household. Servants, your family were your servants. Interesting. Thus also members of a household. Do you want me to highlight this as I read it? Would that help? You can see where I am. Thus also members of a household. The state, the estate property, the household including relatives and servants. Abstract noun from famulus. Please forgive my Latin pronunciation. Servant, slave. Wow. Wow. So family was synonymous with servant and slave in the past. How it has changed, or at least how our perceptions of it have changed over time. The Latin word rarely appears in the sense parents with their children, for which domus, see domestic, was used. Domestic. Derivatives of famulus include famula, serving woman or maid, famulanter. The families were the servants. It's interesting. In the matter of a servant, famulitas, servitude, familiaris, of one's household, private. Interesting, don't you think? Interesting. If I'm going to be pulling things up on the big screen here, on the big screen, it's not much help that I'm hidden behind it, is it? Maybe I should be a small box in the corner. That's something to think about. What do you think? Write it in the comments section. Write it in the chat box. You know, should I be big full screen in the background, or should I be a little box at the bottom right corner on top of everything else? I think I've answered it, haven't I? Anyway, familiar test, close friendship. There we go. In English voice. In English, sense of collective body of persons who form one household under one head and one domestic government. Domestic government. That's a legal terminology. Including parents, children and servants, and as sometimes used, even lodgers or boarders. From the Century Dictionary, 1540s. 1660s. As parents with their children, whether they dwell together or not. Also, in a more general sense, persons closely related by blood, including aunts, uncles, cousins. Earlier, those who descended from a common progenitor, a house, a lineage. Hence, any group of things classed as kindred on common distinguishing characteristics as a scientific classification between genus and order from 1753. Wow. Oh, I've opened a box here, haven't I? I just wanted to talk about relationships, and I have certainly known more men destroyed by the desire to have wife and child and keep them in comfort than I have seen destroyed by drunken harlots. William Butler Yeats, autobiography. Oh my God, what a fantastic quote. I have certainly known more men destroyed by the desire to have wife and child and keep them in comfort than I have seen destroyed by drunken harlots. I'll think about that a bit more. Family replaced Old English. This dictionary of etymology is great, but it ought to have a pronunciation element to it because I have no idea how to pronounce high one, high one family. Cognate with Old Norse hjon, one of the household married couple, man and wife, domestic servant. With Old High German hiwo, husband, hiwa, wife. It's interesting, high, wo and wa as well. Break it down into the sounds. Also with Lithuanian saying, yeah, no idea. Family. Gothic Hames village. Hames. That's still used in Scotland. My hame. Interesting. For home. Village. Old English ham. Village or home. Ham. Home. Wow. Okay. It could go on and on and on and on and on. This is great. Right. Back to the grind. Okay. So, talk to members of your family. It just means talk to people who are close to you. Talk to people that you respect. Talk to people that you admire. Talk to people that have wisdom in the world around about you. That just doesn't mean your family. You can go to teachers, tutors, friends of family, educated people, business leaders, people in positions of authority, people who have experience. Anyone who has experience. If someone doesn't have experience of something, then you can't really very well ask them for a lot of advice. Everybody can have an opinion, but that doesn't mean the opinion actually has any value. So, moving on. Interact with your friends on social media. I would remove the on social media part, to be honest, to be blunt. Interact with your friends, of course. That's why they're your friends. They're your friends so you can interact with them, so that you can communicate with them, so you can talk with them, so you can share ideas, so that you can have fun, so that you can get help, so that you can stay on track. And obviously the best way to do this is meet people face to face, but you can still keep in touch through social media. What I like about social media is that you can see where your friends are and what they're doing, and I think it's just nice. Like yesterday on Facebook, I saw that one person that I knew was traveling in America, and they've been doing a lot of cultural activities. It's nice to see that. I'd have no idea otherwise. Another old friend is skiing down various mountains. Appears to be doing something in connection with the company Red Bull. Not quite sure what, but it's nice to see what they're doing. It's nice to see that they're outside, that they're being active, that they're enjoying themselves, that they're having fun, that they're making their dreams become realities. And you can't talk to everybody all the time, so it's nice. You can put up a little bit of piece of. Is that a sentence? You can put up a little bit of information, a piece of information, and people can pick it up whenever they want it, whenever they need it. Like the videos on my YouTube channel. Look. Go to the language and personal coaching webpage. I'll bring it back. Look. Go here. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. You can watch some of the videos if you like. Some of them are quite good. You can click YouTube, and that should take you magically directly to the Academy of Language Therapy and Life Coaching, where Everything is organized into categories for you to watch. We've got our latest uploads, we've got our most popular, we've got psychology, philosophy, 10-minute English, John Taylor Gatto's series, rants and speeches, Drivecast interviews, deep discussions, simple lessons, a lot of coaching information, special videos, lots of stuff. There's lots of stuff there. And if you're not sure where to start, you can click the playlists, or you can just go to videos and see what the last video uploaded was. That's usually a good way. How cool is that? It's super cool, right? It's super cool, right? Enough. We'll get through there. We'll get to the end. Interact with your friends on social media. We did that. Send loved ones birthday cards in the mail. Send loved ones birthday cards in the mail. Send a card. Lost arts. Lost arts. Lost arts and crafts. Letter writing. Making cards. Making stuff and sending it. Just lost arts. How nice is it to receive something in the post? A box that you can open and unwrap. How beautiful is that? Soon to be drones dropping things into your garden, apparently. But yeah, not just cards. I mean, cards is one traditional way, but there are lots of other ideas. And be creative. Be creative in your interactions with people. Be creative when you're talking. Be creative when you're making something special for somebody. I was doing a search earlier on Google. What was I searching for? Here we go. Show this to you. Birthday list ideas. Birthday list ideas. So birthday list ideas. Click Google Images and I don't know where to start. There's so much I don't know where to start. Let's click this. That's too small. Wish list for birthday gifts. That's interesting. Right, open this and use. There we go. Birthday card, picture frame, body butter, chocolate. I don't know what half these things are. I just copy and paste them or type them into Google and you'll find out. But there's no way that anyone can possibly run out of ideas in the modern world. Inexpensive birthday gifts for your kids. 100 birthday gifts under $20. Where is it? I don't want to buy stuff. Show me the 100. Oh, here they are. It's a list. It's a huge list. Hey, what works for kids also works for adults too, right? I once had a birthday party and bought lots of Lego, and people built things and had competitions. It was great. One person even made Superman and set him on fire. which was not really a good idea. Don't recommend that. Anyway, look at that. Look at that. It just goes on and on and on and on. Never get stuck for ideas. Never, never, never. So, be creative. Be creative with the birthday cards. Be creative with the presents. Be creative with the gifts. Send thank you cards for the gifts you receive. Show gratitude. Be grateful. Don't just say thank you. Send someone a thank you note attached with a gift. Bottle of wine, bottle of something non-alcoholic, A gift, something you've made, a picture you've drawn, or a photo you took. Or print out the photo and send it. Yes, yeah. Just got a Skype message. Yes, yes. You can communicate with me. Hey, if you want to get in touch with me, you can Facebook me. You can, which sounds like a weird form of sexual torture. You can, you can Skype me. Um, sounds like a slap in the face. You can. There are various different ways of getting in touch with me. So, and you can do it all live through the sessions. So, thank you very much thank you very much for the message. Yes, yes, it was a waste of time yesterday visiting the the place, the nice place, because the nice place is not available anymore. There we go. I covered that in a bit yesterday as well. You want to know more? You have to ask questions. If you want to know more, you have to ask questions. You do. Right. I'm interested to explore the other conversation, but I'm going to focus on finishing this. Give myself an hour. Give myself an hour to get through this, an hour to get through anything. Need an hour to get anywhere, really. And this is this is without interaction. Okay. Where was I? Gifts, cards. Yeah, be grateful. Be creative. Send a picture. Print it out, laminate it, send a picture. Send a small picture, something that somebody can put in their wallet or keep in their wallet or their pocket. Turn it into a magnet so they can stick it on the fridge. Good ideas? Good ideas? Perhaps, perhaps. Some of these ideas will not be new. Probably most of them will not be new for you. If you're a creative person, you're probably already doing this. However, human beings are not always creative in the best of ways. Watch this advertisement. That's my mobile phone company. Right. And that's coffee, which sometimes coffee just doesn't taste like coffee. Right. That's because I need to go to the coffee shop and get real coffee. Anyway, mental note, things to do, things to do. Okay, number 17. Now, I know that number 17 is going to be loved by some people. Number 17 is set a regular date night with your significant other. Like significant other. It's like partner. So your partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife. Regular date night. Now, online coach Michael Hyatt was talking about this a while ago, and he said that because of his work, it's very difficult for him because he's so busy, and so he set that task. He gave that task to somebody else. It's the job of someone in his organization. It's their job to set the date night for him and his wife. And it's also interesting because he doesn't know what it's going to be. He doesn't know if it's going to be tickets for a concert, or if it's going to be a restaurant somewhere, or maybe theater, or to go to a gallery, or to do something just that's completely different. Who knows? I mean, the list of possibilities is endless. 52 weeks in a year, 52 possibilities, right? Set a regular date night. If you want the relationship to grow, you're going to have to keep a little bit of the magic that was there at the beginning of the relationship all the way through the relationship. Give a little bit of magic in the air. I'll weave my spell. Right. So, yeah, why not? Why stop dating? Why stop dating? Think about it. Think about it. Right. It's not the only thing you can do. Once again, you can use a Google image search or go to Pinterest. And I haven't really talked much about Pinterest today. So let's go back there. Let's go back to Pinterest. And on Pinterest, I was looking earlier at birthday ideas. Look, movie night with a favorite movie. That was one of the ideas. And I'm pretty sure if you type in on Pinterest date night ideas, birthday date night ideas. No, I just want date night ideas. No. Put the word date at the beginning. Date night ideas for married couples. Oh yeah. Let's see what Pinterest comes up with. 30 frugal. That means non-expensive date night. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Oh, 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 oh. Surprise your partner. Okay, I'm not even going to go there because I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there at the moment. I'm not going to talk about it. Right. Look at those ideas. Wow. I should do a session on that. Sessions that I should do. Make notes. There's like a billion different sessions that I should do. But date night ideas would be a really good coaching session. Where's my pad? Write it on my pad. Date night ideas to boost relationships. Oh my, look at. Oh God, let's look at one of them. Okay, we'll look at one of them very quickly. Cheap date night ideas. 30 date night ideas married couples love. It's going to load up. Here we go. Go downtown, make pizza, go swimming. Go swimming, go night swimming. Take a class. Look at that. Take a class, like a painting class or some other kind. Find out what kind of evening classes are available. Play a sport. Karaoke, museum, volunteer somewhere. Help people, help kids, help old people, help people who need help. Go ice skating. Bake a dessert. Go rock climbing. Oh my gosh, wow. Have a coloring contest. Draw things. Rent a movie. Make a music video. Well, that's kind of crazy. Go window shopping. Learn a new card game. Card games, lost art. Put that into lost arts. Visit a random city. Just get on it. Go to an airport and see which. Do that. Go to an airport and see which seats are available on a plane and just fly somewhere. It might be better to go to the travel agent and do that through the travel agent. Slightly less panicky. Hiking, picnic, workout, mini golf. Watch funny YouTube videos. No, it's probably not a good idea. Visit farmers market. Wow, local produce. Go to a small concert. Babysit. Ooh, play a board game. Try not to kill each other. Go to a car show for the boys. Visit the park. Stargaze. I was looking at the stars last night. I wanted to talk about that. I was looking at the stars last night. Last night I went to the pool and came out of the pool and it was dark and I looked up and there were no clouds in the sky and the stars were so bright. As if you could touch them. So beautiful. Right. I'm losing. I'm losing you. I know, and I've got 5 minutes to get it all done, to get it all in. Once again, if you've got suggestions about how to improve the format needs to be improved. I get it. I get it. The format needs to be improved. That's why these are test sessions. So, suggest, fire away, hit me with your best shot. I should listen. 18. We're gonna rush through at the end as we always do. Be the first to apologize and the first to forgive. You can gain advantages in life if you apologize and forgive, but you have to be honest about it. It has to be a real apology and it has to be real forgiveness. And that's just one way. That's just one way. If you're wrong, you need to say sorry. There is a counter philosophy which is never apologize, never explain. Leave that to your biographers. But I also have talked before about the difference between the power of forgiveness and the power of gratitude. I believe that gratitude is more powerful than forgiveness because forgiveness requires the acquiescence of a second party, whereas gratitude you can achieve purely from your own actions. So gratitude is far more powerful in that respect. I'd like to go into the etymology of apologize and forgive. Interesting word, forgive, like forget. Anyway, be the first. Make the step. Reach out. Connect. Don't wait for people to connect to you. Life is made by taking control of the things around about you. So, yeah, be the first. Be the first. Reach out. Touch someone. Change a life. Change a life today. Change it now. Right. Almost there. Counting down. Accept the fact that not everyone is going to like you. Don't we all know that? We all know that, don't we? We all know that we need to accept those facts. If you're doing something to be liked, then in essence you're doing it for the wrong reasons. If people don't like you for who you are, when you are who you are, they're never really gonna like you. If you spend too much time trying to be somebody else, you're gonna miss out on being yourself. And if your friends don't like the things that you do, well, that's their problem, isn't it? And I don't mean you should go around making problems. And I don't mean you should disrespect people. But you should be you. Just be you. Where you are. And don't worry. Control what you can control. Change what you can change. The rest. Voice is going. The rest is unimportant. Finally, kill them with kindness. Kindness and senseless acts of beauty. Be kind. Help. Be helpful. Be respectful. And through your actions, be beautiful. You know that the radiant smile from a radiant person comes from a radiant heart. You know that, right? So start from the heart. Start from the heart. That's what you need to do. So these are ways to build relationships. I hope some of this information was helpful to you. My name is G. I am the founder and director of what was originally Native Speakers Academy and is now the Academy of Language Therapy and Life Coaching. If you'd like more information about what we do, it's all over the internet. You can visit our website, www.nsaslovakia.com. It's going somewhere across the bottom of the screen there. This video is a preparation video for the online course that we will be running, Secret Keys. Secret Keys will give you access to secret places. Yes, doors are ports of opportunity. Keys will unlock those doors for you. So that will be coming up very soon. You can access the online information by joining our Facebook group, the Academy of Language Therapy and Life Coaching. The first 100 members get in for free. After that, it's going to be a fixed price. I haven't decided yet. I'm looking at beginning it at, I'm not supposed to talk about prices, am I, in these videos, but I'm looking at beginning it at about 30 euros a month, which is about €1 a day for live online coaching and access to information. I think that's a pretty good deal. Let me know what you think. Your opinion matters to me. So the present plan, which is constantly changing, this is about the 1000th plan that I've had in the last 2 years to get this up and online, is to do 1 hour of these private coaching sessions on the Facebook page, and I'm going to do a little bit of coaching in the evening on my own personal page. You can link to me at Graham William Hendrey on Facebook. You want to check out the 700 videos on our YouTube page. Lots of great stuff, videos and audio. And get in touch with us. There's so much that we can do. There's so much that we can share. That's about it. And if you're interested in language coaching and learning English, we also have those courses as well, face-to-face and through Skype, actually, mostly through Skype now, because it saves time and money. How cool is that? Right. Do, did, done. Thank you very much. You make my dreams come true. Thank you for being there. Speak to you soon.